3-point court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. Now here's Van Vliet for 3. Durant hits the 3-point bomb.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Ball's knocked loose. KD against Williams. And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Thompson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, it's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. KD on the wing. Şengün with the screen on Williams. Durant finds Şengün. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
Count it, good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Şengün kicks to Smith. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, KD. Good on the 3-point shot. Durant's got 11.
As versatile as they have come in NBA history, Durant just makes it look so easy.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Van Vliet passes to Durant. Knocks it loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Houston ball.
Here's Durant. Rejection. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Williams with the ball. Now Smith defending. Holmgren can't hit.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Kevin put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Dort's got his second basket. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. 1 on Holmgren. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, hard to find a more respected vet in this league than point guard Fred VanVleet. The heady vet will now also guide the Players Union in his new role of president, replacing CJ McCollum. As a guy who went from being undrafted to an all-star to signing a max contract, he can certainly relate to most every player in the league.
He has come a long way. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Thompson for the triple. No good on that one. Puts up a deep three. And no good that time. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Tari Easton is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Holiday in at the point. And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Take the pass to Easton. Okogie for three. The Thunder pull it in. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Tate the pass to Okogie. Tate against Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Eason.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Driving in. Williams kicks to Wallace. Lets it go from deep. Eason grabs the board. Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Eason. Caruso looking for an opening. Knocks down the three ball. Mitchell's got himself on the board with 3 there. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth. Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Pass to Caruso. Outside Williams. Now here's Caruso. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Okogie.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
At the Tate. Stolen by Mitchell. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Caruso finds Williams. Holiday against Caruso. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Holiday. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Puts it up from 17. Capella kicks to Tate. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And the Rockets making a change here. Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. And stolen by Thompson. One-on-one here. Here's Tate. Off target at the rim.
Defense pulled out all the stuff to shut him down there.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Now Tate. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Tate's only got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Rockets. SGA passes to Williams, and that comes off the assist by SGA. Williams has got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. VanVleet kicks to Tate, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Tate's only got 6 points, so they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Rockets.
Rocket substitution, number 2, Dorian Finney-Smith.
Gilgeous-Alexander against VanVleet. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 3. Well, Fred VanVleet wasn't going to be denied his chance, RJ, playing in the NBA.
No, he wasn't. Undrafted, yes, but training his whole life for a chance. And when he got it, boy, he did not let up. Ever since he was young, he was getting up at 5:30 every morning to train before school.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back to you, Kevin.
All purpose. Thank you, Allie.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
SGA feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. Tate with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
And Smith already understands you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Good work there as it goes.
Nice touch on the floater. Van Vliet is sensational at knowing when to go to it.
Holmgren up top. Shoots from 12. Count that one.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge. And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Hartenstein against Smith. Let's go. No good from Finney Smith.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I go back to him in that area on the floor.
SGA, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the Thunder score.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Finney Smith passes to Tate. Van Vliet against SGA. Thompson misses. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side, Williams. Holmgren in the post. Working on Tate. Stolen by Thompson. Finney Smith in the post. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Rockets lead by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. The front court is Tate and Smith. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Thunder trailing by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander takes to Williams. And that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got 4 assists in the game. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Smith with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. Smith, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And they go to the intentional foul. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. Okogie's checked in for Amen Thompson. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Dort finds Holmgren. Outside, SGA. No good on the 3.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Lou Dort. The shot misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
The shot is off. Thunder trailing by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander takes advantage. That J is good. Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Holiday. Eason with a screen for Holiday. Now Eason. Strong move off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Holiday brings the double team. SGA. In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter where he can be effective down low. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Williams fires a three-pointer. Good.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now Eason. Rattler's a three. Jordan with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Tate against Holmgren. Outside, SGA. To take the lead. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Catch up a three, and there's the three.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Holiday outside. It's stolen by SGA. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Holmgren off target from outside. And so it's Houston with it. Shoots the three. Hartenstein with the rebound. SGA. And he misses the J. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this. As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
The starters for Utah. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's George. Then it's Walker Kessler. The kick out to Williams. And here's SGA outside. Utah grabs the miss. George peels it out a bit. Puts up a three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Left side SGA. Fires from the wing. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. SGA's got 5 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
For Lauri Markkanen, a really talented scorer, Stan. How do you think he's fared with more responsibility?
B.A., I think he's done very well. He's a prototypical stretch 4 who scores at an efficient rate, and with his elevated role, he's just grown in his confidence.
Connects from downtown.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Williams from long range. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Utah with another miss. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Dort for 3. Utah grabs the miss. And Williams over to help. George outside. High post Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
Here's SGA. And SGA throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Kessler, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Utah grabs the miss. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds in the game. Kessler a screen. Markkanen for 3. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams from long range. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Thunder leading by 8. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Utah with another miss.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
George outside. From behind the arc. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Holmgren. Some room here for Dort. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. So Dort's got 5 now.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebound, Utah. And we've got 28 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 15-5 run. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Filipowski. 2 on the clock. He takes it in. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. And so it's the Oklahoma City. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
They've got Alex Caruso, Cason Wallace out there with Mitchell. Then it's Kenrich Williams, and it's Williams in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Jazz trail by 5. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Now here's Nurkic. Another 3 for Utah.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
Outside Mitchell. The kick out to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Utah with the rebound. Nurkic passes to Anderson. Here's Collier. The 3. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Pass to Wallace. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Mitchell.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First personal foul.
Utah trailing here. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. There's the drive. Anderson for 3. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team, and Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Back to you, Ryan.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And over the 5 decades of the Jazz franchise history, almost half of those years, they were coached by the great Jerry Sloan.
Well, the Jazz were a team that took on Jerry Sloan's toughness and a willingness to fight at all times. Those days are in the past, but they still echo in Utah.
Now, here's Williams. He's scoreless. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, he loves to distribute. Caruso very much a team-first guy.
And stolen by Caruso. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. There's a screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Collier. And the shot goes. Collier's got 5. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Wallace, the pass to Caruso. Off the mark there with a 3. For Utah, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Collier. No good. That would have tied it. Thunder with a lead. On the wing, Caruso. Outside, Williams. Here's Wallace. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Williams against Nurkic. Wallace outside. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Wallace has got his first bucket in this one. Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Anderson. From the arc. Sinks the tray.
He's a very picky three-point shooter. Anderson only takes those when he really thinks it's a sure thing.
Now here's Caruso. No made baskets yet. Williams' shot is good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The three. He can't get it to go. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA, Stan?
Well, look, B.A., skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We got more guys on the floor who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass.
Thunder foul.
So the game is at its height. There is always going to be things that can be improved, but we've got to really appreciate what we're seeing in today's players.
So the Utah 5 right now. We've got Filipowski. He's out there with Lauri Markkanen. Walker Kessler out there with Keontae George. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And Kessler picks him up defensively. SGA against Kessler. Outside for Dort. Jacks up a 3. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Dort's got 8.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Markkanen. Utah moving the ball around. From deep. The offensive rebound. George outside. Goes back up. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Working on Filipowski. Williams misses. Jazz trail by 7. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court. I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And now it's a 12-point Thunder lead.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Holmgren outside. The 3 is up. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got 3 assists now in this one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
George with the bucket.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Williams with the screen. Takes a 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Brian, back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. Jazz trail by 9. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Filipowski. 6 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Markkanen from long range. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander double team to the paint. Williams up top, looking to get back on track, and the jumper falls for him. That's 7 points for Jalen Williams.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Thunder leading by 11. Pass to SGA. Kessler with a rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Beyond the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 tonight. Williams from long range. The rebound by the Jazz.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
It's George on the wing. Nails it from 3. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They're communicating well. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Jazz trail by 8. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's all from 3-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Collier. Launches it. Here's Sensabaugh. The 3 ball. Drops in the 3.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Holmgren outside. 3-pointer. Oh! Holmgren from way outside.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Sinks it from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Collier. Pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Hartenstein. And Nurkic with the bucket on the assist from Collier. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They held a 12-point lead earlier. On the wing, Williams. Up again. Now Holmgren. SGA. Oh, off target from downtown. Here's Bailey. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Takes the shot. 20 feet away and no problem.
Well, Bailey is a shot-making machine, particularly off the catch at this stage.
Outside Hartenstein. Now Holmgren puts up the tray. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Buries it from outside.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Stolen by Anderson. .133 left to play in the fourth quarter. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Williams in the post. Ball stolen. Beyond the arc. Cleared away by Hartenstein. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Thunder.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Chet Holmgren.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Nurkic with a rebound. Dort with a steal. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Hartenstein. SGA fires. Hartenstein. Now pass to Williams. No good from 3. Takes a 3. Cleared away by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander. Nope. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was a fun one to
hot in the paint tonight with this center matchup we have.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of thumping and bumping, bruising and pushing. I mean, these two do not want to let the other one get the upper hand. I mean, might as well ring the bell because it's going to be close to a fight in there.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Kyle Filipowski. He's out there with Walker Kessler. George is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And here's Utah. Here's Kessler. A three-pointer off the mark. Durant kicks to Şengün. Back to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believe they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded them. You know, the timing Durant had does a nice job, really excels at pulling up and then stopping on the dime, straight up, straight down off the dribble and delivering.
Now, here is George. Good, nice job down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Markkanen. Pass to Filipowski. The shot by George, wide open. No good from outside. Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Now, here's George. The tray. The Jazz with another miss. And here are the Rockets now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. It's good from long range. Durant's got 11.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Fires the three. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Jazz trail by 12. Filipowski passes to Kessler. And Thompson sends it back.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact, Thompson denying that shot.
The Rockets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
From deep, George gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
And here's KD for 3. Again, the miss by KD. Pass to Kessler. Over Smith. Kessler with the bucket.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Rockets leading by 7. Van Vliet outside. Out to Smith. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Utah. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. George finds Kessler. Back to George. Sweet little floatage.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Now here's Durant. 11 points in the game. No good that time. Here's Filipowski. The buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Tari Easton is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Holiday in at the point. It's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Bailey passes to Collier. From the high post. Rebounded by Capella.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Outside Holiday. Back to Eason. Clock at 6. Okogie for 3. Jazz trail by 3. Anderson outside. Fires from deep. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Pass to Okogie. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it from three-point range.
Knocked down that time by Josh Okogie. He's been working on that jump shot, and you can tell, trying to be more consistent with it.
Another miss by Utah. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The shot by Holiday, no good. Utah has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. They get it back. Pass to Collier. Now Bailey. He's covered by Eason. Another miss by Utah. Houston leading by 6. Okogie inside the three-point line. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back to you guys.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. The kick out to Holiday. Here's the floater. Great D that time from Nurkic.
2 minutes.
Here's Sensabaugh. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Here's the break. Here's Eason. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
First team.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Well, Clark, after missing most of the 23-24 season, Tari Eason came back strong last season.
Boy, he sure did. I mean, he really looked good and comfortable out there, made quality plays at both ends of the floor. You really hate to see anybody get injured, but especially a young guy like him. But youth gives him a chance, I think, to bounce back pretty quickly.
Here's Sensabaugh. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Eason. Another miss by Houston. Jazz trail by 5. Anderson outside to the left wing. Here's Bailey. The Jazz with another miss. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Okogie inside the three-point line. The wing jumper off target. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Back to Holiday. Pass to Okogie. Here's the three. Unable to get that one. You can't get that one to fall. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Rockets lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Let's get ready for your Occupy Arena Entertainment.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. They've got Lowry Markkanen. Walker Kessler is out there with Filipowski. Then it's George. Smith kicks to Şengün. Thompson from long range. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds in this game. Markkanen finds Filipowski. This one for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson passes to Durant. And some nice passing there by Houston. Durant, money from deep.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 11. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Durant launches a 3. And it's Utah with the rebound. And they get it. And it's good on the way in.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Van Vliet.
Players with KD's size generally don't have that quick release too. Incredible combination for him.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Jazz trail by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
George, no good.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Durant, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Markkanen with the slam.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
For 3, Van Vliet. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Van Vliet's got 6.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Thompson from long range. Markkanen pulls it in. Jazz trail by 16 to the paint. And that one is hammered home.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Good on the bucket.
Lowry, Markkanen.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. At one point, they led by 16. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Back to you.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And that one's good, George.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Durant kicks to Van Vliet. Durant with it. George picks him up. KD can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 12. Van Vliet outside. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
17.
He's got 5.
And marking, and the big fella has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Van Vliet, and it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the triple, and that one released in time, but no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Houston on top. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. And it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's KD in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
3 points.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Smith on the wing. Back to Durant. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jazz trail by 6. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Van Vliet wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Stolen by Van Vliet. 3-pointer. Filipowski grabs the board. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Markkanen can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 8. There's the 3. No good from Durant.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Şengün with a screen on Markkanen. Durant nails the long-range 3.
That should and would be a bad shot for most, but Durant's shooting ability is just that extraordinary.
And he gets it to go. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. At one point, they led by 16. Jumper is off. Jazz trail by 7. Markkanen. Durant with the rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Fred Van Vliet. Again, outside Durant. Puts up the 3.
And it's nice to see Markkanen get nasty on the defensive end, using his length to bother shooters and throw them off balance a little bit.
Now George. Puts it right back up and in.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now Durant fires the 3. Crane from outside.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one 3-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Guys, intensity turned up at its highest level. A perimeter bomb fest going on right now.
3, good.
Yeah, defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Great look, but it doesn't go.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot, and it worked out for him.
Deflects the pass, and stolen by Şengün. Launches it. It's good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Thompson outside. Misses the three. Now George. And it misses. Stolen. Filipowski with it. Now defended by Şengün. Markkanen. Oh, the dunk.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Smith. Thompson inside. Markkanen on him. Off the glass.
Showing zero fear. Thompson handles the pressure of the big moment. Way to go, man.
And it's sent back by PD. Now Şengün. Van Vliet fires. Outside, Smith from deep. And it misses. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
With the ball.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out. Great job. Thanks for that, Allen. And that about wraps it up.
How does that help a team's energy, Doris?
Well, I think you work so hard to contest shots. You have to finish the possession by making sure you corral the defensive rebound. Such an important part of the game.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. And stolen by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Durant covering. They get it back. Outside, Williams. Hartenstein a screen. 5 on the clock. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
For 3, Durant. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with a reputation as a spacer.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
Now here's Şengün. Van Vliet finds Durant. Here's Şengün. Back to Smith. Thompson outside. Misses the 3. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Pass to Williams. The 3. Smith with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Durant for 3. He drops it from range. And this game is tied up now.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with a screen on Van Vliet. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Şengün. The 3 is up. And stolen by Williams. SGA passes to Hartenstein. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Durant for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Durant's got 6 points.
But Kevin Durant plays with great pace. He never allows the defense to speed him up. Just a pretty pull-up jumper.
There's the 3. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Launches it, and that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. 9 points in the game.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Durant. Şengün, a screen on Williams. Durant for 3. And Houston, another 3.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Durant, pass to Smith. Smith with a screen on Williams. Off target from three-point range.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Durant, pass to Thompson. 4 seconds left. No good. Unable to win this run.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. And for those of you just tuning in, Second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point lane.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Graham.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Holiday against Mitchell. Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. Shoots. Okogie pulls down the board.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection. Just not the result you hope for.
Here's Capella. And that one drops for him. Capella's gotten his first points in this one.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Caruso finds Mitchell. And that one's on target from the wing.
Assisted by Alex Caruso.
The Rockets lead by 9. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by Houston. And it's Eason penetrating. It's Eason with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Mitchell against Holiday. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back over to you.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
From deep, Mitchell. Capella with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
Capella's got 4 rebounds now.
2 minutes.
Here's Holiday. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Holiday's gotten his second bucket. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Back to Tate. Over Williams. Outside Tate. Pass to Eason. Eason, a screen on Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. And Eason with the layup. Eason's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Holiday looking for an opening. Capella clanks the putback jam. Thunder trail by 15. Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. The 3 from Mitchell. Eason pulls it in. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Tate. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Now here's Caruso. That 3's off the mark. On the wing, Holiday puts up a 3, hits the 3-pointer. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness. Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
And so it's Houston in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Hardenstein passes to Holmgren. On target from range. 6 points for him.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And that one's good by Durant.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Lets the 3 fly. Williams misses. The Rockets lead by 19. The 3 ball. Durant, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one good. SGA's got 10 points in the game.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
That's good from Durant on the assist by Thompson.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
He rifled that one in from distance. Durant's got 27.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
The Rockets lead by 21. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Durant. He has 29 now. And stolen by Holmgren.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Williams from long range. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Van Vliet misses.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Allie. Houston working the ball around. Şengün, a screen on Dort. Durant for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Shot's good. SGA making the play.
3 points.
SGA's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set. Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shots you want, just doesn't go in.
Williams misses. With 1 on the clock. The shot that time not on target. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the 4th. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Smith. On the wing, Durant. Fires from deep. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And it's SGA missing.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
3-pointer off the mark. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Stolen by Thompson. Van Vliet with it. And it's Dort picking him up. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Williams passes to Dort. Nails it from beyond the arc. So Dort's got 9 points now in the second half.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Lou Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
SGA knocks down a 3. All right, guys, what you take on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Here's Durant. Van Vliet. Outside Durant. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Thunder trail by 5. Stolen by Van Vliet. Outside Durant. Shoots it. Excellent chance, but no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Outside Van Vliet. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Fred Van Vliet has been a big shot maker his entire career.
Outside Hartenstein. Outside Dort. Shot clock at 6. The putback, and he grabs the board and finishes it off.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Yes, sir!
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Now pass to Williams.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
Durant with the drive. Oh, the stuff!
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Here's Dort.
That's the man right there.
Wow!
That's a big-time bucket. Luke Dort has unshakable confidence.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander fires. Oh, missed on the tray. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
The three is in.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Holmgren there for the rebound. And so it's Houston winning this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. Now Niang after the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Pass to Niang. There's the triple. And the Jazz, another 3.
Oh, nice pass by Markkanen. Knows it's better to give it up than force his own shot.
And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
And the dunk by SGA.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
SGA against George. There's the screen to the inside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein. And it's SGA missing. Utah has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Kessler passes to Filipowski. George against SGA. 5 on the clock. A nice shot by George.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
The Thunder have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by SGA.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
This one for 3. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
That one falls.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's George. That's a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And George, here we go. Here's Niang. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. .116 left to play in the first quarter. Markkanen looking it over. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now, Niang, after Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. Niang passes to Kessler. Just 5 to shoot. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Williams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Utah ball.
Jazz leading by 8. Outside, George. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Utah.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
Collier the point with Bailey on the wing. Kyle Anderson is out there with Nurkic, and it sends the ball in at the small forward. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Now, here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter. And, Tim, you look at some of the advanced metrics. Alex Caruso is one of the best defenders in the modern era.
Yeah, Kevin, that impact is rare for a guy who is 6'5", but he grew up on the court in College Station, Texas. Basketball is in his veins.
Here's Wallace after the basket by Utah. The kick out to Williams. Pick by Williams. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Williams. Anderson against Williams. Anderson can't get it to go.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for us.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And the basket by Bailey.
And at about 6'9", Bailey is good at using that size inside. Looking like a polished vet on that tape. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Collier. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Guys, back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Anderson outside. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Bailey. The kick out to Anderson. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. At the top of the key, Williams. Stripped it away. Here's Bailey. And the layup's good off the glass. Bailey's got 4 points in the quarter.
A little contact like that isn't going to do much to alter Bailey.
Mitchell passes to Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz leading by 8. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Collier. Wallace covering. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sensabaugh. Got it. Good job in the low post. Sensabaugh's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz. Mitchell right side. Williams finds Mitchell. Back to Williams. To the wing right side. Here's Caruso. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Utah with a 10-point lead. It's a breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Thunder trailing by 10. So for Oklahoma City right now, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And the Jazz with possession here. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's George. To Kessler. Inside. From downtown, Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Now, here is George for 3. Niang, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Holmgren can't hit.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Niang finds Markkanen. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams attacking, and Williams with the stuff.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Now, here's George. He has 6. Sinks the triple. Niang's got 12.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Hartenstein in the high post. SGA from outside. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Niang. He's defended by Hartenstein. Niang kicks to Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A 3 ball. Back to Niang. Pass to Filipowski. George with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. It's stolen by SGA. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Hartenstein passes to SGA. Off target from three-point range. Jazz leading by 11. And here's Markkanen. Pass to Filipowski. Back to Markkanen. The shot, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's George. That one, no good. Nice defense from George. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Second personal foul.
Thunder trailing by 9. Stolen by Anderson. Williams with the steal. And so it's Utah in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A good size. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the one of the day, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Collier the point with Bailey on the wing. Nurkic is out there with Anderson. And it sends the ball in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Jim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Here's SGA. Banked in off the glass.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Holmgren is double. Over in the corner, Dort. From outside, off the mark. Jazz leading by 5. Here's Sensabaugh.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. Filipowski comes in for Kyle Anderson. George Niang, he's checked in for Bailey. And it's Keontae George in for Collier.
A silky smooth shooter. Holmgren makes it look so effortless at times.
SGA with the steal. Dort left side. Gilgeous-Alexander against George.
2 minutes remaining.
Ian with the ball. Now George. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kessler. Pulls the trigger. Holmgren rips down the rebound. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Filipowski.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
Jazz leading by 3. It's George on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Now George. Does not go in. Thunder trailing by 3. Up top, Dort. He's covered by Niang. Outside, Holmgren. Dort. Now Hartenstein. Now Williams to tie it up. Kessler pulls it down.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
George against SGA. And George, here we go.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Here's Sensabaugh. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got...
love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And a miss there on the triple. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Here's Niang. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And stolen by Markkanen. Niang outside. Misses off the left iron.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there are sometimes that you miss.
The Jazz have gone 1 for 3 so far. Kessler. It's hauled in by Houston.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Van Vliet.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the block screen.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Now here's Filipowski. Niang outside. Filipowski sets a screen. Launches a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
And Durant gets it to go.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
Niang outside. Beyond the arc. There's the triple. Durant pulls it in. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Smith finds Durant, shoots over Filipowski. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Durant's got 7 points.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
Markkanen against Durant. Back to Niang. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Give him 8 points now. Oh, he picked him clean. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And the three-pointer goes.
You give a shooter of this caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
For 3, Durant. Kessler with a rebound. Jazz leading by 4. Niang outside. Let's go with a 3. The Rockets pull it in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you, B.A.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The shot, no good. For Utah, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Here's Niang. Filipowski to the middle. Fires the 3. Niang, no good. Rockets trail by 4. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by George. Utah shooting 43% to get this one underway. Now here's Filipowski. Still no points. 6 to shoot. Niang outside. Offline with a 3. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Markkanen against Durant. Lets it go from deep. Not going to go that time. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Utah ahead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Collier and Bailey man the backcourt. Kyle Anderson is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. The putback. Kicks it out to Anderson. This one for 3. Easton pulls it in. Rockets trail by 4. And probably one of the least favored opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of it.
Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Collier. 4-3. It's hauled in by Houston. Eason, pass to Holiday. The putback. Capella finds Holiday. And here's Tate. Jacks up a 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. The deep 3. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's Utah with the ball after Houston's 3-pointer on the other end. And stolen by Holiday. Now here's Tate. The D's right on him. The shot by Holiday, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Anderson passes to Bailey. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Inside. Back to Capella. Houston working the ball around. Out on his own on the break. And that's good. Bailey for 3. And the Jazz lead by 4. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Utah?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Rockets trail by 4. And here's Tate. He has 6. Okogie into the lane. Back to Holiday. Over Anderson. And another miss by Houston.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tried that bad boy again.
Now here's Tate. Fires the 3. Anderson pulls it down. Pass to Sensabaugh. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A minute 20 left in the second. Bailey's shot is off. Rockets trail by 4. Tate passes to Capella. Outside Tate. 3-pointer Holiday. Utah grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Anderson with it. He's scoreless. No good on the 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Sensabaugh from deep. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. 27 seconds left in the first half of this game.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Bailey. Clock at 4. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the official.
Well, guys get away with this all the time. On this occasion, he that caught.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Jazz leading by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One guy who's been getting it done is George Niang.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So the Rockets 5 now. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey guys, there's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Ali. Well, Larry Markkinen comes from a family full of athletes.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Laurie's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player. So it definitely runs in the family.
Jazz leading by 4. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Takes the 3. Şengün can't get that one to fall. Utah has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Tipped away.
Good awareness and range to get out there for the rebound.
For 3, Durant. KD from KD. Wow.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Niang. The Jazz again can't hit. The Rockets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Şengün.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
They get the rebound. Niang outside. Stolen by Thompson. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. For 3. Another 3 from Houston.
And for Van Vliet, most of his shot attempts come from beyond the arc.
Kessler. No good again that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Smith no good. Jazz trail by 5. Back to George. The 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Markkinen for 3. So confident from range. Markkinen. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Markkinen's got 6.
I mean, let me remind you, Markkinen is 7 feet tall. It's incredible how he shoots it so well from deep.
Van Vliet's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Pulls up on the wing. Markkinen misses. The Rockets shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. It's scooped up.
That is a hard-won rebound. A man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Pass to Niang. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got rebound number 7 tonight. Thompson finds Van Vliet. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Rockets ball.
Now Durant. He's got 16. Houston with another miss. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. For 3, George. It's hauled in by Houston.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
He gets it up. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Oh, that's huge, extending the lead.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Jazz leading by 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Collier and Bailey man the backcourt. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Out to Thompson, back to Durant. Pass to Smith. Here's Durant. From deep. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Bailey for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now a 9-point Utah lead.
And with his size, Bailey can rise up over most defenders that are on him.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Unloads. Houston working the ball around. Durant for 3. Utah grabs the miss.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And here's Bailey for 3.
Great contest. I mean, Thompson, he's got the quickness and the length to wreak havoc as a defender.
Durant, the pass to Van Vliet. Outside Durant. Here's the 3. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Nurkic. Rebounded by Smith. Rockets trail by 6. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Şengün pulls it down. The Rockets have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Let's loose for 3. And he nails it.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Bailey can't get the 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And that basket is good.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
From downtown. Şengün pulls it down.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Now Thompson to take the lead. Outside Durant. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Utah leading. Here's Collier. Here's Nurkic. For 3. Şengün pulls it down. And the Rockets with possession. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Now Durant takes a 3. Cash from downtown.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Bailey. He's off from 3.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Durant, yes sir, with the 3.
What a big shot from Durant. This This guy is the definition of clutch.
Rebounded by Smith. And Houston has possession. Shoots a three. The three ball is down.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. He launches.
A phenomenal defender. Durant's quickness and length really bother shooters.
From deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business.
That's the end of the game.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...